everyone, can you see me? I hope the reception's good, so if it's not, just comment below and I'll try and restart the live. I'm in Dubai. Take a look. I don't know if you can see, if I put my finger, I think that's the palms. Hold on. Yeah, that's the palms in the background, although it's so far away so you can't really see too much, but it's so pretty here. And the whistles, they're playing a volleyball match. Do you want to see? I mean, I don't really know what's going on here, but they're taking it quite seriously. And then there's all these lovely, beautiful buildings. They're so tall. I mean, I don't think I've ever seen something so pretty. But yeah, I just thought I'd do a live because basically we're normally 3 hours ahead here. So I've been waiting up for the game. Obviously, I thought it was going to be a 10:45 kickoff. You know, but I'm extremely tired. But I was like, nah, like, I need to stay up. I need to watch the boys play. And it turns out that apparently the clocks went back, and I didn't know that, which is just absolutely excellent. So now the clocks have gone back. That basically means that I've got to stay up for another hour, which will be 11:45. I'll be starting to watch this game, which will mean, well, I probably should be in bed around about. Well, it depends how it goes. I'll probably be in bed straight after if it's a bad one. But if we win, if we get well, we don't get 3 points, do we? But we increase. We increase. What am I talking about? But it's, you know, we're going to be top of the group. So if we win, then I'll probably go out and celebrate and have a few drinks. Yeah, so basically I'm doing this live now. I'm going to do a live team sheet reaction in about an hour's time. But I just wanted to talk to you lot and see how you're all feeling. I'm really excited for this now. I actually wish I'd gone to Rome. I feel like I'm missing out so badly. I know Charlie's there, Olivia's there. I definitely feel like I'm missing out. But I ran a poll on Twitter earlier, based off this video, score prediction, win, lose or draw. I normally ask you for your predictions, but I think it's so hard to tell what the score's going to be in games like this because you just don't know how teams are going to perform. We don't have a great record in Europe, but like I say, against Atletico Madrid, it was probably one of the best performances I've seen in, I can't really remember how long. Well, actually, I go as far as saying it's the best performance I've ever seen us play away in Europe. So far, I think I've had about 1,400 votes. 62% of you say we're going to win tonight, 22% draw, and the rest say lose. I don't think we're going to... I mean, the majority of you think we're going to win. So 62% is quite a high percentage. I would say that if we had lost... our last Premier League fixture then against Watford, then I think you would all be saying something slightly completely different. I think there'll probably be a lot more lot more fans saying a draw. But I'm really excited. It's Drogba's like, darling. Drogba doesn't play for us anymore, I'm afraid. But he's always with us in heart, you know. But yeah, so most of you think we're going to win. I actually think if our defence is solid, I think this solely lies on our defence because I think Hazard's on his game. I think we've got two class strikers that we can use. I think Morata's going to start, but obviously Michi is a prime example of a player that you need to come on and win you a game in the last sort of few minutes. Cameron Black, Hazard is key today. He is, but I think he's going to be on it. I don't think we're going to see a bad performance from him. I think it's going to be tough. I would have said 2-2, but I'm not sure. I think what I'll do is I'll give you my proper score prediction in the next live that I do. But yeah, 62% of you say that we're going to win today, and I think that's fantastic. I think it's good that all the fans are feeling hopeful, and especially, like I say, if our defence is on it, and I think he's probably going to stick to what he did. I don't think Cahill's going to be back in the side. If he is, well, Charlie and that seem to think he's been rested, but I mean, you've got to look at the statistics. We kept a clean sheet for the first time in God knows how long against in our last Premier League fixture, so we shouldn't really be putting him back in the team, in my opinion. Comment below, let me know what you think. Do you want Cahill to start? Will Kante start today? I don't think he will. I think what happened when Morata came back, I think that was clearly Conte panicking and thinking, right, we need him back straight away. That didn't work, didn't pay off. I think Morata, you could see he wasn't even fully trying because I feel like he was worried he was going to injure himself even more. So I don't think there's any need to rush him back. And I actually thought, although it wasn't the best performance at the weekend, it wasn't, you know, it was a 1-0. It was the tough. Every Premier League game's tough. So I thought we did actually quite all right to get the win there. What's on my lip here? Right. I hope Cahill remains on the bench. Will Rudiger start? It's a tough call, really. I don't know what Conte's thinking. I thought he left Cahill out of the side at the weekend because he basically thought, right, well, I'm going to try something different. We're letting in goals left, right and centre, but Charlie and Rory seem to think that he was just being rested for this game. One player I absolutely think has to start is Pedro, and I want to see David Luiz really focused and disciplined today. I think we can't really afford a red card. We can't really afford any silly tackles. I mean, pulling somebody's shirt in the box, things like this. He's sort of he tends to do some silly things. He almost tries too hard and ends up giving away too many fouls. But yeah, Pedro 100% has to play. Hazard, Pedro. I'd probably go Hazard, Pedro, Morata to start in the front three. But then if things aren't working out, I think bringing on Batshuayi, but I would probably try and bring him on. I wouldn't bring him on the last 10 minutes. I'd 15-20 if it's not going to plan. Rudiger, Dave and Luiz is our back three. Yeah, I'd actually probably agree with that. I don't know. I love to see Christensen play. Whether he'll do that or not, again, I don't know. But yeah, it's hard to say what he's going to do. I don't really know what he's going to do. Chirag, Zappacosta or Moses. Ooh, let me think. I'm going to go Zappacosta. I actually think, since we've signed him, considering and I keep saying this, but we knew nothing about him, and actually, he's been half decent. He seems he's a really confident player, and I love watching our wing backs play. You think about the effect they have since we've changed our system and how we just play as a team. It's so different. I think when we had our old formation, it just got really. We were playing boring football, and now, whatever happens, it's exciting. I love seeing Alonso. I love seeing Zappacosta or Moses. I think it's just an exciting role they play, and I love that about our team at the moment. Zappa seems a bit shaky. He does seem a bit shaky. Yeah, he's new, obviously, and I think he's obviously feels a lot of pressure. But from what I've seen, he's doing a really good job. Sophie, do you think Masonda should be given a chance? With Masonda, I think he's got the potential to be like a Chelsea great. I really do. From what I've seen, he's got drive, he's got ambition, he has passion for the game. We can see how much playing means to him and how much he wants to play. I think he really wants to play for Chelsea FC and to prove himself. Whether or not Conte will give him a chance in this match, I don't know. I actually think for him to break through, it's actually going to take one of our players being injured and for somebody else for there to be no other options for him to come on and score some sort of mental goal or some last-minute winner that sends us through to a knockout stage. I really think that's how he's going to probably settle in. So we also ran a poll. Are we going to beat Roma on our Instagram? So check out that, CFC Fan TV. Follow us on Instagram. Rory's done that poll, and another volleyball. Rory's done that poll. So far, 430 of you think we're going to win, and I think only another 100. Let me see if I can get it up. Nope, I can't on this. Sorry, my hands are in the way. But majority of you are saying yes, we're going to win. So again, I'm quite happy with how positive you're all being, because I wasn't as. I mean, from what I've heard, and even my dad says especially, it's really. It's a tough place to go, and anywhere in Italy is. I remember when I went to Napoli, although not the same. I went to Naples to watch Chelsea-Napoli. I think we actually got the first goal there, and then it all went tits up basically, and it was freezing, and the fans are crazy, and the atmosphere is just really. It's more of an aggressive atmosphere. It's not a friendly sort of place to be. Their fans are extremely passionate about their team. And yeah, it's just one of those things. I think when their team loses, that's sort of all hell breaks loose. So it's a tough place to go. Sophie, you look beautiful. Thank you very much. That means a lot to me. I've got a few spots on my face, but nothing you can do. Too much alcohol, I'm afraid. Okay, now what we're going to do before I go is score predictions. Let me know your score predictions. Go. And I'll tell you mine in the next live, because I'm still struggling to think. I did say 2-2 earlier, but yeah, we'll see how it goes. I think they're 100% going to score a goal. I can't see how they're not. They're on home soil, and like I say, it's too much of an intense stadium. 1-2, 3-1, 2-1. Ali says 3-2 Chelsea. Jack says 3-0 Hazard double. Oh, I'd love to see that. I think Hazard's going to get a goal today. I feel it in my bones. I feel like he's going to get a goal today. But yeah, it's going to be a dodgy one, I think. Roma will score 0-0. I hope it's not a 0-0. Imagine travelling all that way. There's nothing worse than. I think they're the last. The last 0-0 I went to, I think it was my first Euro away. I might be wrong though. It might have been 1-1. Or did we lose that game? Oh, I can't remember. But anyway, I went to see us play Olympiacos all those years ago, and it wasn't the best game I've ever seen, to be honest. It was a bit of a dull moment. I think the first win I ever saw actually away, other than the finals, was Schalke away. That's the only time I've ever seen us win. And then obviously Madrid now. 2-1. Chandler says 2-1 Hazard, Morata. Yeah, I think it's possible. I think with Morata's, if he's going to score a goal, I think that all depends on whether or not he's fully fit again. I think he needs to be fully fit to have that sort of confidence in him, because, you know, I think the one thing with Michy Batshuayi, no matter how much abuse he gets, no matter how much the manager doesn't believe in him, he comes on and he just always seems like he's just ready to go. He gets himself in all the right positions. I mean, if he's ever looking to score a goal, he knows exactly where to go in that box. Can he score from the halfway mark? I don't think so, but he gets himself in the right places, and that's enough for me. Right, so join me again in another hour. Can't believe it. Somebody could have told me, guys, you lot have got to look out for me. I did not know the clocks went back, so I've just been waiting around thinking, yeah, the game's on in an hour, and no. I've got to wait even longer, but I'm definitely going to stay up. There's a bar just across the road, so I'm going to go and watch it in there, but I don't think I get a very good signal over there, so I'll do another live here. Have a look just at the backdrop before I leave. Isn't it pretty? All lights up at night. I think those are apartments, even those light up. And then, like I say, you can see the palms, all the yachts that nobody can afford. Oh, love to have one of those one day. And yeah, I'll speak to you in around about an hour when the team sheet is out. Fingers crossed Conte gets it right, because his team selections up until last weekend have been a little bit dodgy. So yeah, I'll speak to you in exactly 1 hour. Stay tuned, okay?